Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martelle, and with me always is Randy. What up, Randy?
We are inside now.
We are. So, right after this, you're going to hear the conversation that we had on the way to the liquor store and on the way back. And
it'll be high quality, too.
Oh, yeah, because it was recorded on my
iPhone.
iPhone. It was amazing. When I just looked on OHOQ's site, it said they had it. It was updated last night at 8 o'clock, and it was limited supply. So, yeah.
That's why he lives in the woods.
What's that?
I actually do have that theory that he buries the bodies in the woods. And
the one you hate?
I don't hate it. I just...
Not into it?
Just not into it. I don't hate anything anymore, including my neighbor.
What about your house?
I despise my house.
It's different.
It's different. I've despised this house for years. You see how I'm making the driveway curvy?
Yeah.
Because we have to drive around the potholes in the trees.
Pretty soon it's going to be like a slalom.
Well, it's...
That guy ever hit you up again?
Which guy? No.
The driveway guy.
No, and nope. I left him one last message, and I basically said, look, you were out looking for a quote. I don't know what the deal is. If you're not interested, just tell me you're not interested.
Right.
But I'm not calling you. I'm not following up with you again.
Let me know either way, man.
I mean, so the only thing I can assume is he's dead.
Could be.
And then I hit up the person who recommended him, and basically was like, I don't know what's going on with this dude. He's not responding to anything. And she's like, I'll send him a text. She sent him a text. Didn't respond to her either. So I'm just like, all right, he's dead.
Yeah.
But no, so I got another guy coming. But God, he is so fucking unreliable. Like, his communication skills suck. So it's just like, fucking hell.
We're not going to have time to record today.
Yeah, we will.
You got to be done by 3.
I don't have to be done by 3. I wanted to be done by 3. Well, it's because I wanted to work on my air compressor.
Oh. Dude, when those shits hit me, I almost messaged like, if you got to be done by 3, I can't make it today because...
Oh, you're fine.
We went to... What's that?
I'm recording. I might as well record the trip to the liquor store.
Fair enough.
But...
No, we went to Columbus Cars and Coffee this morning, Dad and I.
I thought about going.
And got up there later than I wanted to. So most of the cars left, but I knew for a fact some of my friends were going to be there. And then I was like, well, I need to get going to Martelle's, and I was going to just drive straight here.
Yeah.
And I was like, I kind of want to take my car home. I don't want to take it all the way down there. If I leave right now, I can get there and leave my house no later than 1. And right as I left, I was like, oh, well, that's a weird feeling. So I go down 315, 71, get up for 104. Of course, everybody's driving like a potato.
It is Saturday. I mean, it is Sunday, Saturday.
Yeah, it's Columbus traffic.
Everybody's
There's a bunch of yard sales.
I went to
Downtown Circleville's got the shop locals. Like, everybody's out walking around, and it's packed.
Get the hell out the way.
But I'm trying to get home by the time I texted Beth, like, messenger when I was at a stoplight.
Have the bathroom ready for me.
I just said, I'm pretty sure by the time I get home, this is going to be a serious crap I got to take. So be ready to unlock the door. I pull in the garage and get out of the car and stand up, and my stomach was just like, now. And I did the clench thing. You know how you have to clench until it, like, you get a little relief?
Yeah.
And I texted her door. And as soon as it released, I waddle out of my garage and then close it, make sure it closes, because that's my classic car, you know, and I get about 15 steps maybe. I'm up by her Jeep where she parks, and my stomach's like, okay, now! Dude, I start sweating. I'm not like standing still, 83 degrees out, and I'm like sweating, trying not to crap my pants in my own driveway.
Yeah.
And I get to the back breezeway door, and I'm standing there. My cheeks are clenched so tight. I'm cramping in my legs. Like, everything I've got is just clamped down. And she comes out. I said, she comes to the breezeway door, and I said, what? And she goes, you said door. I didn't know if you needed help. I said, I had to shook my head. I couldn't even talk. And
We don't want to waste the energy.
Oh, dude. By this time, I'm sweating. I've got 3 steps to go up. Got to kick my shoes off. Go up 1 more step into the house. By the time I get in the breezeway, she goes, "Are you okay?" I said, "Just leave me alone for a few minutes." And she goes, "Okay, I was just checking on you." And I just shook my head no at her. I didn't even look at her. I did not make eye contact.
No, because that takes effort. You
Dude,
gotta save all of your energy.
And the next bit of relief, I got in, I waddled down those steps as fast as I could, clinching the whole way.
I wouldn't even gone downstairs.
And I got to the toilet. Well, the upstairs toilet's in such a precarious manner that it's hard to even sit on for you.
I would have just shit in the kitchen sink.
Our disposal doesn't work.
Doesn't matter. Then it becomes a waffle stomper.
Waffle punch. But, so I get down there, and, like, I'm standing facing the toilet. And my stomach's not letting me bend over to even lift the lid. Like, I'm full on, clamped down, gritting my teeth, and I'm literally out loud telling my body, I'm like, "Stomach, give me 5 seconds to turn around and sit down, and we will handle this." And it finally gave me a low relief. I turn around and sit down, and for the first time in my life, I physically exploded so hard that I vocalized how I felt.
You were like,
I was giving, dude, I was in labor, giving birth. I literally sat down and went, "Ah!" Beth messaged me like, "You're okay?" I was like, "I don't know." Oh, it's so bad. I was like, "There's no way I'm getting out of this house anytime soon." And even with the whole way out here, I got about halfway here, and my stomach goes, and I was like, "Don't you freaking dare!" And I've not trusted to fart the whole trip.
Well,
Good for you.
I wouldn't either. Both of my air compressors are down. I have 2 big air compressors. I have 2 20-plus gallon air compressors, and they're both out of commission right now. The one that I always use, the check valve went bad. It's called what the fuck is that called? It's like an under valve, or it's some sort of like release valve for the piston in the motor.
Yeah, my flapper valve went bad today. I blew it out.
Yeah. So whenever you turn on the air compressor and it shuts off, you hear that. Tss.
Yeah.
That's that valve. That failed. That no longer works. So I ordered another one. I got it today. I'm like, great. I'll get this thing put back together. I'll be able to use it. I don't have to use my buddy's little pancake air compressor anymore, and I feel like I'm running the shit out of it. So the part.
How often do you use an air compressor?
Not that often. I don't really use it that often, but when I need one...
Hey, nice turn signal. Busted on Mustang.
I got one. I got 2. And so I was just like, fuck. So I got the part, came in today, I'm like, great. Looked at it. They changed the part. And when they changed the part number too, they added like, I don't know if it was CSV, now it's CAV as part of the part number, but
so
it's
the number
like
itself.
Upgraded
part for
an
old machine.
Yeah. The problem is the exhaust pipe or the release valve pipe was just pressure fitted into this check valve.
I know all about release valves.
Now it uses a compression nut, so I've got to find a compression nut for this goddamn pipe now. It's like, you got fucking hell. So I can't use the parts. I may have to order like a new exhaust pipe for it.
I had a compression nut on my wedding night.
You had a compression nut earlier today.
Oh, dude.
When your bowels compressed against your nut.
Oh.
So then my other air compressor works just fine, except it's got a digital gauge on it, a digital screen. That digital screen is shot. Okay. And keep in mind, both these air compressors are 15 years old, 20 years old. So that digital screen's gone. It's shot. So I have, when I was building that 16 valve AVA.
Does this lady work the street race?
Oh, maybe.
She's like middle aged with Navy Life stickers in a Ford CUV.
Yeah, it's whatever. And the drain valve rusted out on it. So I went to Lowe's. I'm like, fuck it, I just need a bolt to shove in there. Well, get the bolt, thread it in. It threads in just fine. Everything's good.
So long story short, you haven't gotten it back together.
Well, I build up pressure, and then all of a sudden I can hear the air coming out of the bottom of the...
No, ma'am. I got way more horsepower than you.
I don't know why. I don't...
What? I just got up to the speed limit. I just did it quicker than she did.
No. I mean, if there was a cop back there, he'd get you for over accelerating.
Sorry, my foot slipped. Officer, I got bubble guts right now.
And I'm heading to the liquor store.
And I'm going to pit stop. So if you could just shut up and write me a ticket.
That would be great. Anyway, yeah, so neither one of my compressors are working right now. And I'm afraid if I keep using the one that I put the nut in, it's going to rip the threads out and shoot that bolt into the floor at 150 PSI. Oh, fucking hell. But other than that, it's been...
She had to turn there and she just now got over behind this line of traffic.
Oh, yeah.
What an idiot. I don't like people. This is why I don't like driving to places. Because other people drive too.
I was going to drive.
Not even riding. It's the same thing. That's
Although,
irrelevant. It's just being around this many people.
Yeah.
Like, this is why I want to move out of Circleville. Not to another city. I want to move out in the country like you are, like my folks are. Because, like, usually Beth does the grocery shopping, so I wouldn't even have to do that.
Start looking for a house then.
Market sucks.
It does.
I have been looking, but nothing makes sense right now.
Oh, no. It's
and for the deal we have...
You guys do have a pretty good deal.
We've got a great deal for all we have. So it's just like,
I got a great deal, too, and I can't wait to move to the Caribbean.
Caribbean, man.
I'm out. I'm out of... If Mars was colonnaded by then, I would move to Mars.
I saw a meme that said, Elon, we need to colonize Mars. Elon's mom, we have Mars at home, and then it says Mars at home, and it showed that cloudy picture of New York City with the smoke.
Yeah. Jesus. Someone did a Blade Runner meme.
Nice.
And it was basically the same thing. It's just like, fucking Canada and their wildfires.
Canada sucks.
Yeah, they do.
Red Lobster, cheddar bay biscuits, lobster tail.
Fucking good if you take me to Red Lobster. That's Beyonce. That's what she says in one of her songs.
Yeah, well, I'm fancy like Applebee's.
I'm not even that fancy anymore.
When it's half price absent drinks.
I'm bougie like Chipotle. What's causing arm and leg to go to Chipotle anymore?
Oh, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
You get a burrito bowl, you're spending $10 at least.
10. 15.
Is it?
Yeah.
We DoorDash it too, so it's even more expensive.
It's like it's probably like $12 for chicken and $15 for steak. It's absurd.
We haven't had it for a couple months.
It's absurd. Yeah, and then you add in the DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever fees.
It's like I told somebody this week, one of my buddies, I said, I'm not rich, but I also don't worry about, like, I'm at the point where I don't have to worry about how expensive Chipotle is. Like, I'm not going to, like, Ruth's Chris every night, but if I want a pizza, I just order pizza. Like,
I'm not rich, and I am concerned about the price of Chipotle.
I don't like it, but what am I going to do about it?
No, I just don't eat it.
Well,
at this point.
Like I said, we had it about 2 months ago. Before that was probably about 3 months ago.
Yeah, it's been
or 3 months before that.
Been quite a while. Five Guys was the worst though.
Five Guys is dumb. I went there once when it first opened. Now it's who was it told me they got a burger and fry, small fry, which they give you a whole bag of fries.
You get a large fry, a normal large fry with a small bag of fries.
Yeah, but they said it was like $20-something for a burger, fries, and a drink. And I was like, there's no way.
Now, when I used to go there, it was cheaper than that.
It used to be
like
when it first
$12.
opened. Yeah, but still, for a place like that, like if I'm getting a burger, fries, and a drink for $12, it better be some gourmet burger.
Well, there was one here in Lancaster.
Yeah, for a long time.
For a while, and they closed up because no one would go there. They're too damn expensive.
Then there was that. What was that? Place?
That other burger place. That was a Chipotle.
Right, it's Chipotle
owned restaurant. And
what was that called? I forget.
I don't remember. It was another burger.
I keep wanting to say Fat Burgers, but that's from the Fast and the Furious.
No, it's not that. It definitely...
Holy crap, I forgot there's a Massey's pizza here.
Yeah.
I love Massey's.
Really?
Unless this one's not as good as the original.
I don't think any of them are good.
The OG up north in the ghetto? Oh!
I don't like Massey's. I don't like that thin, tiny square cut pizza. I don't like Donato's. I don't like any of that shit.
I like their pepperonis. They get them little teeny ones that like cup up when they cook. you know, it's like a cup for your grease.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, I don't mind that, but yeah, I'm just not a fan of that.
Wang's Garden. Let's go to a Wang Garden. There's a bunch of penises growing.
That's what it is. Oh, fucking good old Lancaster.
Lancaster. You said Lancaster. I'm so proud of you.
I know. I have changed my. I'm done fighting people on how to pronounce this stupid fucking city.
What about hot dog?
It is Lancaster. I don't give a fuck about hot dogs.
Kevin calls them hot dogs now.
I'm good. I'm starting to
he's been
think.
listening.
It is a hot dog.
He thinks it's funny. He's
See,
like,
the funny thing is you hear hot dog, and I'm saying hot dog.
Everybody hears hot dog that listens.
I know it's because of my Midwestern accent. Hot dog.
That must be it.
Hot.
What the?
Hot dog.
Why do we have
hot dog.
like 3 people trying to leave here? This place is a wreck.
Don't park in that spot over there.
I'm going to park way over there.
Yeah, park over.
In the single spot.
I always park like in one of these facing
if I can, I always get this one because there's nobody really on either side.
Yeah.
You got the handicap
passing
lines.
We're going to go in there.
All right,
into the pit stop. Take a break.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. And we're back. So, yeah, I bought a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Bought a bottle of Jack Daniels.
I'm shocked it's too hot out.
Single barrel, 129.2 proof.
Ooh, spicy.
It's going to be a good one.
Muy caliente.
So, bought that. And then when I was talking to the lady, she was like, well, some of the allocated bottles we bought got put on the shelves. There was an OKI. I said, yeah, I saw that. She goes, we got a lot of Buffalo Trace the other day. And I said, I hate coming in here on Fridays. Like, just dealing with people's bullshit. And she goes, but there was one we got. She goes, I can't remember the name of it. And I said, oh, okay. So she goes, and she shows me. And I'm like, God damn it.
What is it? Are you going to make it a surprise?
I don't know. And so I'm like, I said, it's only 100 proof.
She probably looked at you like you're nuts.
She looked at me and she goes, she did. She looked at me like I was fucking crazy. And I'm like, I made a deal with myself that I wouldn't buy anything under 120 proof for the year. I said, so I've only bought 2 bottles. Coincidentally, they were both fucking under 120 proof. So I'm like, all right, screw it.
I forgot to look at that.
I'm getting it.
OHLQ pick.
What OHLQ?
The bourbon.
Oh, fuck that. It's not good.
No?
No. OHLQ, their picks are not good.
Well, we like that rye we did last week.
But that's Middle West Spirit. That wasn't an
That's what I meant.
No, I was to say, that wasn't an OHLQ pick.
I thought it was Middle West Spirit's OHLQ pick.
It is. So that was actually, I think that was Middle West Spirit, Dude and Tyler, and Brett, maybe not Tyler. They did the pick for OHLQ.
Okay.
And they called it an OHLQ exclusive.
Gotcha, okay.
But that was not.
I forgot to look for that one.
The other stuff that OHLQ usually does picks of, straight garbage. Like, I have not been impressed with anything that they've done other than the Middle West Spirit stuff.
Well, unless you have the similar taste and you know that about, like, we know Dude.
Yeah.
You know, we know the Bourbon Hunters. If they're doing a pick, I trust their judgment more than most people.
Yeah.
You have a taste that I've come accustomed to. If you were to do a pick, like you tapped a barrel and said, this is good.
Yeah, dude, I have a taste you're accustomed to. Now that taste in your mouth.
So sweet and salty.
That's right.
But, like, you know, I trust that. Anything else that says club picks, whatever kind of pick, I'm like, I don't care. Because a lot of people out there drink swill.
Yeah. They just like
and I'll drink cheap
garbage
stuff, but I'm not going to pay 3 times the price for something just because somebody else says this barrel tastes better.
Yeah. No, I agree. So, the bottle that I picked up is out of Las Vegas. But it's not 2 Bitch.
Well, yeah, 2 Bitch technically they're not out of Vegas.
Well, they're not out of Vegas. They're out of Nevada.
Nevada, yeah.
But this one, I believe they're out of Vegas. They're at least out of Nevada. So, we'll just go with they're out of Nevada. So, and then 2 Bitch they have another pack liter reserve coming up to purchase.
We should do one and call it the Fudge Pack Liter Reserve.
Make it really chocolatey. Super, super no. It's like very, like a ton of barley in it. Make it super chocolatey.
Should be like a chocolate milkshake.
How the sausage is made.
It's kind of what I made earlier.
Yeah, you did something.
Oh, even sitting in there, my guts were like,
that does not bode well for
my underwear.
Anything.
I don't feel like I exercise my demons, that's for sure. But
you need to wash your windshield.
I was bringing out a washer fluid, and I was going to go to the car wash yesterday after we got back from anniversary dinner.
Oh yeah, happy anniversary!
Thank you. And it was closed because we didn't realize how late it was.
Yeah.
Because we're out having a good time, you know. We got the boys. We did try a new restaurant, fantastic restaurant.
What's the name of it? Smokeout Barbecue in Pickerington, Ohio.
No, that wouldn't have been a bad one. It's a Crosstown Creamery and Diner in Tarleton.
The fuck is Tarleton?
Exactly.
Ugh.
It's a little town out, kind of like between you and Amanda. Not the person, but the town.
Okay.
Kinda. It's like out that way. It's west of Lancaster. It's a no-name little BS town, white trash town. And but this restaurant is like all home-cooked food, and the ice cream's that real homemade ice cream.
It's real ice cream.
Yeah. So Beth wanted to try it. I didn't even, before yesterday, I'd never even heard of it. She goes, I want to try this Crosstown Creamery place. And I was like, what is that?
I've heard the name. I just didn't know where it was.
And they do breakfast food all day. They had like a breakfast bowl that looked amazing. I got chicken and waffles. It was fried chicken, tenders, and waffles, obviously.
Yeah. You know what? Chicken and waffles always...
I'd never had it.
Oh,
so I was like, I want to try it.
I've had it, and I think it's good. But I've had it at I've made it, but I've had it at other places.
It's not that good?
No, it's because, like, they use some weird half, like, maple spicy, like, breading on the chicken, which is fine.
See, this was just straight fried chicken.
And, well, hold on. But usually the chicken is so fucking dry. Like, screw the weird breading and whatever other shit they put on there to try to differentiate themselves. The chicken is usually so dry that the only way you can eat it is with maple syrup.
Yeah, like smother it.
You have to, and then it...
Okay, to that note, this tasted like good quality moist chicken, was not overly breaded. The breading was seasoned perfectly, in my opinion, for fried chicken. It tasted like real homemade.
Hey, check out the deer. There's just some deer hanging out.
Yeah, just some deer hanging out in Middle Lancaster.
Yeah.
You know, it's what we do.
Jesus. Puns.
Oh, but the
Get
chicken
the fuck
was
out
like...
of here.
Hey, welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. There's 3 does with us today.
Actually, I think that was $2 in a dough.
It might have been. But the chicken was really moist and tender, which I appreciate because I was worried it'd be like a low cut, low grade quality of meat. And then the Belgian waffles were like legit homemade Belgian style waffles too.
See, and that's what they should be.
And it was perfect.
Some of these dickheads go get some like
Eggo waffles.
Eggo waffles and like the worst kind of microwave chicken you can fucking find. And then they deep fry them both.
They're using like frozen chicken nuggets.
Ugh. But I do like chicken and waffles. My go-to is always a Reuben.
Yeah, they had a Reuben there too. I almost got it.
So anytime we go someplace, and if it's someplace new and they have a Reuben, I usually get the Reuben. If they have a wedge salad, I'll get a wedge salad.
No, they had salads. I don't know if they had a wedge salad. But they had, for an appetizer, we got deep fried pickles and banana peppers.
Hells yeah.
I was like, never seen that before. I love both those things.
I love both those things. Deep fried mushrooms. Ugh.
Yes, I love deep fried mushrooms. They didn't have those.
Love those.
But
were they pickle spears
peppers.
or pickle chips?
Chips.
Okay.
Beth prefers spears, but she ate the chips last night. She's like, these are good. I was like, yeah, they're...
If you're deep frying pickles and you deep fry spears, I have no room in my life for you. You've wasted an entire pickle by deep frying a spear.
Not technically, you've only wasted a quarter if you just did one.
Well,
deep fried one pickle spear.
It's just...
Well, yeah, that's enough.
Like, why would you... Like, that whole long-ass fucking pickle and, like, a tiny, itty-bitty little bit of breading.
Yeah.
Like, cut the spears into chunks or do chips. Don't...
Yeah. We're at a red light. I'll try and pull up a picture of it real quick.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I know I don't have to, but I kind of want to.
Okay.
Yes, there's some chicken and waffles.
See, that looks good.
It was very good.
Looks like the chicken has cornflakes on it.
They were frosted flakes.
KFC extra crispy.
Yeah, but I was surprised because it's a small town diner, but it was packed, and we were able to walk in and get a seat. But there are people outside, people just coming in to get the ice cream. It's hot summer evening, and I got that. Huck got pancakes and bacon.
Okay.
Or no, he got grilled cheese and fries. Judd got pancakes and bacon. But then they switched. Huck wanted the bacon, Judd wanted fries. So Judd had pancakes and fries.
Ooh.
Yeah. He did this fries and ranch. Hey, he's eating.
The eating's fine. I mean...
He's at the age that if he eats like he did last night, I'm extremely happy.
I'm not
He slammed all his pancakes and about half the fries we gave him.
I like ranch. I like ranch for wings. Ranch with pizza, I'm good, but like not a lot. But like ranch and ketchup, those are two condiments that just...
Huck had ketchup to dip his bacon in.
Bacon doesn't need a condiment.
I agree. But again, if they're eating...
Bacon is a condiment.
Bacon is a condiment and an entree.
That's right.
Yeah,
and a meal.
Beth got a pork chop sandwich. She said it was delicious. So we'll probably be going back there.
Okay. I may have to check that place out later.
Yeah, I think you guys would enjoy it. Good menu option, but not one of those menus that's like 500 things. They've got a good selection, but it's not.
Yeah, that shit drives me nuts too. Like it's like going to Cheesecake Factory. They give you a Columbus phone book directory to try to pick out a meal that's 6 inches thick.
Or the Mexican place where you're like, I have the number 173.
Yeah, they're like, what is that? And you're like, I think it's enchiladas and a chimichanga.
Last time we went to one and they make good food. I've never gotten sick there. Everything always seems clean. But one of the Mexican places in Circleville has a menu like that, and I ordered 100 whatever. And on the menu, I read it, but why did I say barber? I read rhubarb on that sign.
Rhubarb.
What's the waiter left?
The rhubarber.
The rhubarber.
Yeah, no
walked away. Somebody's like, "What'd you order?" I was like, "I think it was like a burrito or something."
It was a burrito that was smothered and covered.
Chimichanga.
Chimichanga is just a deep fried burrito.
I was like, it was number 100, whatever. I don't know, man. It was delicious.
Good. Yeah, Liz decided the other night. She's like, I don't feel like cooking. I'm like, all right. I said, what do you want for dinner then? She goes, let's go to Cooper's Hawk.
I've never been there.
It is good. So we're hoity-toity. I mean, as...
You're rich.
I mean, maybe. But we're wine club members there too, so we get 2 bottles of wine every month.
Yeah.
And we really enjoy their wine, and Liz and I drink wine, so it made sense to pay $40, and you get 2 bottles of wine, you get free wine taste, like 2 free wine tastings, you get a discount on your meal and any purchases you get there, and if you don't use your wine tasting, you can use the wine tasting as a glass of wine for your meal.
Oh, okay. So
we usually do that. So we went up to Cooper's Hawk the other night. And,
what kind of food do they have there?
Expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the appetizer's like $18.
And I don't mind paying a little more if I'm getting a quality that I feel is worth it.
You're getting a quality.
The service is good too.
The service is pretty good. I've had bad service there, but I've had good service there also.
Which that's what I'm saying. You'll be hit or miss, but if you go to a place you're paying that much, you have bad service. It's like
Well, it's like
the food is good, but
like I
wait
got
2 hours for my meal.
No, you don't have to wait that long. I ordered. It was called the Leonard Burger, and Leonard, however you want to pronounce it, was I don't know founder. I don't.
Leonard's.
Don't give a shit. But went ahead and got that. Well, it's a double. It's basically a Big Mac with a tomato on it.
Okay.
I mean, it's their version of a Big Mac. It was like two patties, cheese,
hopefully
special sauce. Yeah, special sauce, lettuce, tomato, and onion. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. But their black and blue burger, far better.
Yeah.
Like, just leaps and bounds better. especially when you get extra blue cheese on it.
I'm not a big blue cheese fan.
I like it on a burger. I like it on steak. And I like it
Never
with
had it on
wings.
steak.
Oh, you got to try it on steak. Like after the steak's done, or right before you finish it, throw like a scoop of blue cheese on there and let it kind of melt into it.
Yeah.
Or a big pat with a big pat of butter. Ugh. Goddamn, I'm getting hungry.
Me too. I haven't eaten yet today. And apparently I'm getting tired, which is always good while driving.
Yeah, and drinking.
Right. That'll wake me up.
So we're just about back to the house.
Almost.
Hey, we basically recorded half of an episode.
Yeah, this would be like
I'm gonna put it right in. We're just gonna segue right into the studio.
we're gonna shove this right in front.
But we're just gonna finish this off with
all in your back.
with a whiskey review at the end. Or two, I don't know yet. We'll see. We may do a shorter show after this just to round out the week.
Works for me.
But
Bet the boys got crap going on tonight, so I'm free now.
I have a graduation party to get to.
Boo.
It starts at 4. That's why I was like, I'm gonna be done at 3. I can work on my shit and then go to the graduation party and then come home and finish painting the basement. Or continue painting the basement.
Sounds like a blast.
Yeah,
It's just all exciting.
owning a home and being an adult is awesome.
I hate graduation parties.
I don't mind them, especially if they're providing free alcohol.
Oh, okay. That helps.
And food.
I shouldn't say I hate graduation parties. I just hate people expecting me to be there for some kid I barely know.
No one expects me to be there.
That never talks to me. Like when we went to Mike's thing, what was that, last week?
Yeah.
That was fine.
Yeah.
Stood there for a while. We talked to some people.
Guess what I'm going to do with this graduation party? Same thing I did at Mike's.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
I talked to Mike's kids, Connor and Murphy. I said, congratulations, but we don't interact normally. I'm friends with Mike. Same deal here. I'm friends with the parents. They send invites out to all their friends. I'll tell Luke, hey, congratulations, and then I'll get a beer or whiskey, and that'll be and some food, and I'll talk to
You should fix your driveway.
friends, and I would love to fix my driveway.
Oh, goodness. All right, let's go do this.
Bentley's in the pool.
Oh.
All right, into the house. Oh, hold on, I got water for you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Grassy ass.
You're going to need that. So we went to the liquor store because I heard that they had Bookers. We got there. They didn't have Bookers. What?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you were tapping your...
No, I was adjusting my eyes. My glasses.
But looking around, I did something unimaginable in Randy's eyes.
I just never thought I'd see the day.
I bought a bottle of Jack Daniels.
You did. And I witnessed it.
And you were there for it.
So I know it's not like somebody gifted it to you.
Nope.
You paid your hard-earned money.
I paid my money for this bottle of Jack Daniels. But it's not just any bottle of Jack Daniels.
Yeah, it's not
your run-of-the-mill,
Jack and Coke.
Jack and Coke mixing bullshit. It's a single barrel. And sticking with my...
We bought the whole barrel.
I did. The barrel, I stole it from the Angels.
It was really hard to roll up the stairs.
It was... I just slung it up over my shoulder because...
It just ran. Yogged upstairs with it.
Because I'm super strong. It's 129.2 proof.
Yeah, it's hefty.
It's a big, heavy.
It was the only thing over 120 proof I saw there.
No, they had the barrel.
Oh, yeah.
They had the seagrass and the other one. And the seagrass I like. I have a bottle of it. I still have half a bottle downstairs, I think.
Did we review that one?
Oh, yeah. We reviewed it against Angel's Envy. So, sticking with my...
Seagrass just always makes me think of kelp. And kelp, I don't want to try.
Actually, seaweed, dried seaweed is actually pretty good.
I've heard that. It's... Ugh.
I might have some downstairs.
No, thank you.
The girls love it.
Good for them.
That's
why they're skinny.
It's not
and
bad.
I'm not.
Well, there's other reasons.
Yeah.
They work out.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah, I know. So anyway.
I just walked up the stairs.
That's not a workout.
When you're lifting this much weight, how much do you squat?
I don't know. I haven't squatted in a while.
I bet I squat more than you every time I stand up.
Probably not.
You're pretty strong. You lift a lot of weights.
Just because squatting body weight is different than squatting barbell weight.
But that's not as fun of a joke.
I know, but I had to ruin it for you.
Whatever.
right. So this
Just
was
shut up and let me drink some of your whiskey.
okay. So this was bottled on 4/18 of this
23?
year. Of this
Okay.
year.
We should look for one on 420.
Well, then we need gummies.
I'd have to stay here a lot longer.
Yes, you would. And it's a 750 milliliter bottle. It was $67.
Not bad if it's good.
Not bad if it's good. Not
it's-
really not bad for something over 120 proof.
129 proof is hard to find for that price. I like that.
I like it. I like it.
It was different, but I liked it.
So, ooh.
Good aroma?
Yeah, just what I caught from just the cork flying.
It's like you stopped mid-sentence.
I know. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll put these in the Kenzie drams. And I'm going to be a little generous with the pours today.
Oh, it's going to be one of those. You're
Well-
pre-gaming for the graduation party. All right, you're really pre-gaming for the graduation
I want to
party.
make sure you get the same amount.
I appreciate that. All right, got my rocks glass with a ice testicle in it.
Yep.
I
So,
want to move my mic so I can clear my nasal passages.
yeah, don't do that into the mic. So set that there because that's going to be for the next.
All right.
It doesn't smell like paint thinner.
Yeah, it's not the typical
It's not your typical
charcoal filtered
that.
smell.
Yeah, it's not a typical Jack Daniel's scent to it. It's got kind of a
smells like
oak and caramel
I was going to say it smells like a really well-aged
bourbon,
bourbon.
which it is.
Because I'm smelling a lot of the oaky, toasted oak.
Jack Daniel's is a bourbon for those who want to fight me. It's
Tennessee whiskey.
They call it a Tennessee whiskey by definition and technically, and Jack Daniel's will tell you it is a bourbon. But they chose not to call it that.
It smells different than most we've smelled, I think, but I like it.
I like it. So I'm getting caramel, I'm getting oak, like it comes through. Comes through is a sweet woody.
I was going to say
Nose.
toasted oak, caramel, and vanilla is what I'm getting.
I'm not getting any vanilla.
I'm getting like vanilla bean, not like vanilla ice
Yeah.
cream or candy stuff,
yeah.
but like vanilla bean.
And then I can right at the end on the end of the nose, I'm getting that ethanol-y high proof.
Oh
scent.
yeah, absolutely get that.
But that doesn't come until the end. Usually that's
no, right up front. It's
right in
very
the front.
bold. It's really bold and sweet. But like I said, it's toasty.
I'm going for it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh,
Feeling that?
I feel that.
I felt that on the tip of my tongue, and then it eventually went down to my esophagus.
Yeah.
Felt that right in the chest.
It lingers.
Yeah.
And it's good. It lingers real good. Oh, I am not disappointed in this.
Yeah, no, I'm just sitting on it. This one tastes very much like it smells to me. Mm-hmm. Toasted woodiness,
Oh, it's super.
caramel.
It's
vanilla
like
bean.
chewing on wood.
Yeah, I
It's
get
very
like a little
dry.
nuttiness. I don't know what kind of nut.
It's like a peanut brittle.
Kind of, yeah.
It's almost like a-
sweet and yes,
like-
sweet and nutty.
Yeah, it's almost
like my
a
testicles.
Yeah, a peanut brittle. It's got kind of like a peanutty, dusty, peanutty.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's peanuts or like a cashew kind of.
It's not. I don't think it's a cashew. Cashews.
They're usually more of a salty taste.
No, cashews to me aren't really salty.
Really?
No, it's more like a salted. It's almost like a salty.
It's like
peanut
a-
brittle.
it's like a-
that sweet caramel vanilla.
You know what
Peanut.
this tastes like? Planer's honey roasted peanuts.
Little bit,
honey
yeah.
roasted with the sugar, the sweetness on the outside.
Yeah, and then super,
But very, very oaky.
but it's really dry. Like it sucks the moisture out of your mouth.
Oh yeah.
Type of feel.
Well, when you first bought this, I was going to tell you, but you'd already started doing it. Bring a rocks glass because I almost guarantee you we're going to like this more over ice.
Well, that's why I brought a rocks glass over.
Like
ice.
I just
So
had a feeling that high proof and being a Jack product.
I'm gonna bypass the drops of water and go straight to the over ice.
I had to take another little tiny sip neat. It tastes better the second time.
It's even better on the third try because I did 3 sips. I used my 3-sip method. Method.
Tap, tap, tap.
It's still lingering. I mean, even after a drink of water, it's still lingering. I guess I didn't need to add water to it just to see what it's going to be like.
Yeah, it stays with you, man.
It stays.
It's got staying power.
Yeah, we have to get some Tide or something. Wash my mouth. Do a Tide Pod challenge. It still smells really good.
I want to try those whiskey pods. I know they'd be terrible, but
They're going to be
intrigues me.
Ugh.
The concept intrigues me.
It's just because stupid assholes ate Tide Pods and someone was like, "Oh, let's put whiskey in dissolvable plastic."
Right. I wish I thought of it. It's brilliant.
I don't know that are they selling any anymore? Like,
I don't know. I don't follow the whiskey pod market. I'm throwing this around good.
oh, that's good.
I bet it is.
It is.
I'm
It's
trying to
still
look like it's
very
nice and
high
cool.
proof. Still very high proof. Very good. I'm not disappointed in this purchase.
That is magical on the rocks.
It is.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah,
$67.
$67.
That should be a solid have one in your cabinet. It's available. It's
If
not
it's
expensive.
available. I don't know what the availability is on it, but at Pit Stop they had several bottles.
Well, yeah, I'm saying it's probably more available than some of the other stuff we've.
Well, did you hear what they said about, speaking of availability, when I asked about the Bookers, they said they got 8 cases of Bookers.
She was like, we had Bookers till like 1:30.
How many? There are not that many people. If you had 8 cases of Bookers, what's 8 times 6?
6 times 8 is 48.
All right. So 48. That's 48 bottles. 48 people did not come in there looking for specifically for Bookers. Or
Well,
come in there.
she said that was last Friday, though, not this Friday. So 48 people between last Friday and now, I could see that.
They didn't have Bookers last Friday because...
The lady at the one that I checked out with, said it was last Friday they got the Bookers in.
Right. But last Friday because I looked for Bookers last week, and it didn't show up on OHLQ in Lancaster at all.
Well, maybe OHLQ was just
I think she was
way off.
confused with Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, it could have been.
But I don't know. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But either way, this is good. This is real good.
It doesn't taste like Jack Daniels. It tastes like Tennessee whiskey, but high quality Tennessee whiskey.
Oh, and it just gets better.
me.
I wonder what this would be like with Coke. I don't have any Coke. I got
thinking
cherry Pepsi.
That would work.
No.
I bet it'd be good with cherry Pepsi, actually.
Because cherry Pepsi just reminds me of the disappointment of my childhood and my mom drinking Pepsi all the time and me not liking Pepsi. I am not a Pepsi person.
Then why do you have cherry Pepsi?
Because Liz had a coupon for cherry Pepsi, and so she bought a fucking 12-pack of cherry Pepsi.
Nice.
And I'm like, cherry Pepsi?
Oh, I should have moved the mic down my stomach. Did you hear that?
I heard that. I thought it was a car coming down the street.
Dude, things are happening in my body.
Whiskey's going to loosen that up.
Oh, man.
You're going to be driving home.
Clinching again. Yeah, you guys are about to hear a story about how that went today. But
well, you're talking. They've already heard it.
I thought you said after this they're
No,
going to hear it.
after the intro.
Oh, okay. So you're going to split it right when you said that. And
So
then put
everything
that
you're hearing
in,
now,
and
they've already heard.
Okay, because when you started this, you said you're going to hear it after this, but you meant right after that.
Right after after.
All right,
intro.
so you guys have already
Here.
heard. Apparently, Martelle spliced that in somewhere.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
I did.
it's already done.
It's already done.
Yeah, went back to the future.
It's like
We went back to 2015.
it's awesome. I love this.
We
in
have
the
flying
future
cars
stuff.
and
God, I wish
hoverboards.
I turned my Porsche upside down.
Your porch?
Porsche.
Oh, you did.
I rotated it. I'm just trying to decide which way I like it.
I was gonna say I don't know. I like that because the Porsche on the spoiler
Yeah, is the right way.
and on the I think I like it that way better.
So that's I'm just playing with things.
Me too.
Yep.
What? You should have moved the mic for that.
No.
Oh, that was good.
All right.
That sounded like an angry duck.
Meh. Yeah, we had ducks, by the way.
Okay.
We had mallards.
Were they delicious?
No. I wouldn't know because I think a raccoon got to them.
Oh, jeez.
So we had a mallard couple in the backyard, and I was out mowing, and they made a nest on our septic mound.
Okay.
Well, I didn't know this.
So you just plowed over it?
Nope. I was mowing, and this duck on, like, doodly-doo-doop. I was like, wah, wah, wah. I was like, Jesus Christ. As I'm fucking mowing, like, steered the mower out of the way. Like, I don't get startled that easily. But holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. And after that, all I heard was that fucking dog, like, I was like, God damn you. Fucking duck hunt.
You.
So I was like, all right, we're gonna leave the nest alone. I'm not gonna go over there and bother it. We're just gonna leave it be. I went out. It was like a week and a half later. Eggshells everywhere. There were 7 eggs in the nest. Eggshells everywhere. No duck to be found. They didn't hatch because it hadn't been 21 days.
Yeah, you'd see the babies.
You see the babies, but
I heard duck eggs are delicious and great for baking.
I've heard the same. I was actually tempted to pick them up and just...
Heck yeah.
But then we couldn't talk about it on the show because that's a felony.
No, you just say you got duck eggs. You don't say how you got them.
Well, if I say I got them out of my yard. Hey, we had mallards, and I ate the mallards.
See, we had mallards in our yard, and that got me thinking. I've never tried duck eggs, so I found a place that sells duck eggs.
Well, none of that happened. I'm pretty sure that raccoons or a skunk got to the nest.
Does that raccoon or skunk know it's a felony?
I don't think that raccoon or that skunk actually gives a shit.
Do they have little handcuffs for raccoons and skunks?
They should. I would love to see trash pandas in handcuffs.
They just stick their whole hands in Chinese finger cuffs and
just like,
they can't pull them out.
Now I want to do that to a raccoon. Fuck you,
Good
raccoon.
luck. Please make sure Liz videos it.
God.
Tapes it, as we used to say back in the day.
Okay, so let's rate this.
3.5.
Well, hold on. Neat.
3.
3. Okay. And then on the rocks.
3.5.
3.5. Okay. So I am easily at a 3.5. Neat. And I am at a 3 on the rocks.
Really?
I like it straight out of the bottle, hot as fuck, like hits you right in your throat, like throat punch.
I think it tastes better on the rocks.
I think it tastes better on the rocks. I like it better straight out of the bottle.
Okay.
I know that's weird. It does taste better on rocks, but I like it. I like the harshness of it.
Yeah.
At 130. Well, we'll just call it 130.
Yeah.
At 130 right out of the bottle.
It was good. I can't deny that, especially that proof. It wasn't Jack Daniel's run-of-the-mill tasting.
But it's
wasn't
the same...
just burn.
It's the same shit that you get in the $12 bottle.
It's not the same.
It's the exact same recipe.
It's the same recipe.
It's the same recipe.
Yeah.
It's just not watered down as much.
But that's like saying an MK4 Super and the IS300 were the same because they have the same engine.
Technically...
They're not the same.
I mean, they're
front-wheel
different.
drive, rear-wheel drive, turbo, non-turbo.
Hold on. The IS300 is front-wheel drive?
Yeah.
Then it can't even use the same transmission.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure it was front-wheel drive.
I'm pretty sure that was rear-wheel drive.
Was it?
I'm almost certain.
Let's Google.
Because
I love the looks of the IS300.
I'm almost certain that I don't think Lexus made an all-wheel or a front-wheel drive car unless it was one of their super low budget cars. I'm almost certain it was a rear-wheel drive.
It's paired to an 8-speed automatic if you opt for rear-wheel drive. All-wheel drive models are powered by a 3.5 liter non-turbocharged V6. Made it to a 6-speed automatic. That's the newer one, though.
That's the newer one. You're talking like 90s. 90s IS300. You need to do like a 94 that had the weird fucking body.
I love that body.
No, I do too. It was just a
it.
weird body, like a weird body shape and everything.
Front-wheel drive.
Really?
Nope.
No.
That's the wrong car.
It's the wrong car.
Come on, Google.
Whoa. Hey now. All right, that was just my computer waking up. You guys won't hear that because I'll take it out. Let's go 1994 Toyota Supra versus Lexus IS 300. Oh, we'll open that link. I don't want audio. The SC300 was more luxurious than the Mark IV Toyota Supra.
Well, that C300 I know was rear-wheel drive. A lot of people turn those into drift cars.
Yeah. Let's just do this as well. Quick search for 94 Lexus IS300.
I'm going to do
Wiki.
Lexus Altezza as it's known in other countries.
All right, so
The IS 200, 300 Altezzas are rear-wheel drive.
yeah. So there you go. The IS 250 was discontinued and replaced by the rear-wheel drive IS 200T. The IS 300 only offered an all-wheel drive version at the top of the line and ordered the drivetrain. The IS, blah 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 blah. So yeah, it's a rear-wheel drive. I was right. You're wrong. I didn't like cars. You don't.
Fair
I'm
enough.
Fast and the Furious. You're Fat and the Furious.
I'm fat. I'm not furious. It takes too much energy.
The Fat and the.
I'm fat and curious.
Oh, I couldn't think of
The fat and bi curious.
I couldn't.
Happy Pride Month.
That's what we used to call the Fast and the Bi-Curious when I worked at Columbus Car Audio. Fucking hated that whole series.
I loved the first one.
The first one was fine.
I was into cars and street racing before it came out.
Same.
That movie came out. I loved it, even though there's a lot of inaccuracies, obviously.
So many.
But I loved the action part of it and the storyline. And then after that, it tanked car culture for many, many years.
Well, it was for me. I had to deal with a bunch of like 16-year-olds coming into a store.
Right.
I want my car to be like, Paul Walker's.
Right.
I'm like, you don't even have an Eclipse, bitch. You're driving a fucking Tercel.
Hey.
Now, don't hey me.
Easy.
They're like, well, can we get some underbody? I'm like, oh my God, seriously?
Easy on the Tercel.
Why don't you focus on trying to get like an Equal Talent or something? Something that maybe you can afford.
Let's be honest. They whatever their parents gave them, which is usually $1,000 econo box.
Kids that were coming into Columbus Car Audio were not given cars by their parents. Like they more than likely they were
used to go to
usually
Best
rich
Buy.
kids. Yeah, they went to Best Buy. Like if you were coming into Columbus Car Audio, you weren't.
But still, they were buying Civics and Tercels and.
Civics were fine. I didn't have an issue with Civics because most of the guys that came in with Civics already had some shit done to them.
Yeah.
Most of them. Occasionally, you'd get the kid that came in. They're like, "Man, I need to get some red neon lights." I'm like, "Oh, that's illegal.
Yep, can't do red.
Can't do red. What about blue? Nope, can't do blue. What about white? Can't do white. You want green, yellow, or pink?"
Pink.
Yep.
I would rock pink any day.
They're like, "Well, that guy got red." I'm like,
Not here, he didn't.
I'm like, "Not from here, he didn't." I said, "We sell it. I'll sell it to you,
Right.
but we won't install it." This bullshit.
So then he takes them home and zip ties them to his
Zip ties into the
exhaust.
fucking to what little subframe is available on a unibody car. God, I miss talking cars.
That's what I did this morning.
I need to go to a Columbus Cars and Coffee.
Yeah,
I got a new lens. I got a new lens coming today, so that'll help. That'll help out tremendously. So I won't have to use like a stand 100 yards away to take a front end photo of a car with my 7200 millimeter lens. So,
I wish you could have made it to the Memorial Day car show, man. That place was packed.
in Lithopolis?
They said it
I was there.
3 times busier than they'd ever had.
Yeah, I was there just before it started.
You weren't at the car show.
No.
You were at Lithopolis.
I was in Lithopolis for the parade.
Yeah, dude, it was packed.
I went boating that day. Like, did you get with Anthony?
I did. He came by and I had just gotten back to where we were parked and we had a canopy set up.
Yeah.
Because it was all hot and sunny. But Dad and Kevin were out walking around, so he and his girlfriend sat down and we chatted about old days and old times and talked cars. And
I was surprised he hit me up. I was just like,
out of nowhere, like,
what does he want?
do I know you?
Anthony only hit me up if he needed something.
New phone, who dis?
New Facebook account, who dis? It says Brandon Martelle. I mean, okay.
At Martelle. I'm a stripper.
I wish I had at Martelle for Facebook. I can't get it. I don't know who has it.
Go to it.
I don't want to.
Friend request them.
No.
And then hack their account.
I wish I could figure out how to hack a Facebook account.
Probably
Honestly,
Google how to.
I don't want that in my history.
That's why you got to use DuckDuckGo and Brave and a VPN and
Even then, I don't want to
all that.
I'll just do it from the library
There you go.
under somebody else's library account.
On dial
All
up.
right. So this is going to be a pretty good show, I think. It's going to be us traveling. It's
Yeah,
us traveling to and from the liquor store.
That you started recording without my knowledge or consent.
And you said shit.
I did.
Oh, my God.
I did. Sorry, Mom.
It's going to be all right.
But man, is this whiskey good?
But so I think we're going to end this because I bought another bottle that I just found out was available in Ohio, or at least
You did, and you have not told me what it is,
I haven't told you what it is yet,
which is fine.
and I know what it is. I've never had it,
Okay.
which means you've never had it.
That's very, 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 very,
Observant.
very good possibility and assumption.
Yes. So, well, I know you haven't had it.
Okay.
Because if you had, you would have told me.
Fair enough.
So, and I haven't had it, and I don't own a bottle. Well, I own a bottle now.
Now you do.
But so let's end this. I'll merge these. We'll do the thing, and then let's just kick off like a quick 15-minute review of this other bottle.
I'm going to clinch until we get done with the other one.
Do you need to use the potty?
No. I'll just go right here.
Do you,
I'm wearing a Depends. Is that the potty bell?
that's the potty bell
For
for the dog.
I wondered why that was down there. I was like, it's got to be for the dog.
He doesn't use it.
No.
He doesn't even like it.
He's like,
It's a little like it.
it doesn't even ding loud. It's like ding, ding, ding.
That's
Because it was on the
because I
carpet.
stepped on it.
You
But
sound like
it's,
the dude on Breaking Bad.
it's just a it's
Salamanca.
a order up. It's just a diner bell
Ring
that
for
has a bigger
service.
button on the top of it
And cute little puppy paws.
and cute little puppy paws. And Bentley hates it.
You got
He
a
won't.
weird
He
dog.
won't use it.
You got a
fine.
defective dog.
Oh no, that dog is broken. He doesn't like to cuddle. Like most dogs are like, oh, love me. Nope. You touch him while he's sleeping, he gets up and moves from you.
I would love that dog.
He's like,
Camper would be up under
fuck
your junk
off.
while you're trying to put on shoes or anything. He would be up
oh
under
no,
your legs.
that's not to say that he's not under your feet when you're walking.
No, I'm saying Skipper would always want to be where you're at and on top of you.
Oh yeah, he did.
He would literally climb up. If I get him on my chest, he'd jump up on my lap, be like, "Hey, get up on my lap," but he'd crawl up to your face,
I
like on your
wish.
chest, and then he would even sit up on my head sometimes.
I wish that Benny would do that. He won't do it. So,
He always did it though. I was like, "Get down."
all right, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Insta, Google, tweets, the gram, clench
if-
your cheeks real tight so you don't crap your pants.
If we're gonna do this, I might as well, start posting the shit. Going into what, our 5th year,
No, we're going into our 6th.
or going into our 6th year?
Yeah, this is, I don't know. It's our 5th year anniversary.
Okay.
This
month
Yeah,
because we have Pride in our show.
we do.
All right.
Whole bunch of lions.
I'm Martelle. He's Randy. We're out.
Okay, bye.